Start with the Mariners. They lose in Baltimore 7-2. Brandon Young on the hill for the Orioles held the M's to just 2 hits in his 7 innings. That guy is been electric when he's on the mound. The Orioles have won 7 straight when he starts. So the signs were not good going into that one last night, Chris.
No, they had 2 dramatic wins, and you just kind of had a feeling the Birds were going to find their way. Baltimore in games 1 and 2 of this series couldn't do anything with runners in scoring position. They get 7 runs on the board, but I got to be honest with you, Paul, I'm not upset at this game. It's not bringing me down. There is some concern with the bullpen after watching this game, but I'm actually feeling pretty good. Thanks to George Kirby. George Kirby does take the loss, Paul, but he gets a quality start. I think he was 104 pitches in this game. So that's a positive for me. 104 pitches, only gives up 3 earned runs in this game. It seems like George Kirby's the new Felix Hernandez. Whatever he pitches, the Mariners can score runs. I look at the Mariners on that stat sheet with only 4 hits in this game. Not totally concerned with that. When you look at the lineup and you got Miles Mastroboni in there, Patrick Wisdom, Cole Young, you are missing a lot of key pieces right now. Guys are headed in the right direction. We talked about it on this show yesterday. Cal Raleigh will rejoin the team soon. Brendan Donovan will rejoin the team soon. Colt Emerson, let's be hopeful that he rejoined. I mean, he's with the team, Paul, but he needs to get back in the lineup as well.
Yeah, talk about Colt Emerson's get a little problem with his back, but they say it's very minor, and they're kind of being real careful with him. But Matt Brash goes the 15-day IL with strains in his right side and things like that. It's like it's this oblique and the right side injuries and things like that. The lat strain is what put him on the IL. So, and that's important for a pitcher, for any ball player for sure. But, that's the second time he's been on this season. And that's a little bit disheartening. So you got to wonder about where Brash is headed for the rest of the season.
No, that one concerns me big time. When you talk about this team, when they struggled a little bit, it was when Brash and Gabe Spire were both out. I mean, these are such key arms coming out of that bullpen. It's going to be interesting, Paul, as this team moves forward. They're using the 6-man rotation during this road trip where they're playing 10 straight games. Will they go back to the piggyback approach? It has been working. I think they are going to need another quality arm in that bullpen. So if it's Luis Castillo coming out of the pen, the Mariners are going to need it, Paul. So it's going to be interesting to see what Dan Wilson, what Justin Hollander and the group over there with the Mariners does when they wrap up this 10-game road trip, if they go back to a 5-man rotation. I know we got Bill Kruger on the show tomorrow. I know he's probably excited to break this down as well. But not good that Matt Brash is no longer in that bullpen.
That's right. George Kirby did take the loss last night. He's now 5-6 on the season. He gives up 3 runs in 6 innings, but he strikes out 10 in this game, which is impressive. Dan Wilson liked what he saw.
A pretty good outing for him. Obviously a quality start. I thought the first 5 innings, getting out of that 5th inning jam there was a tough one, and I thought the work that he and Garv did tonight was pretty good, and they were able to get to him there a little bit in the 6th, but just a couple of pitches that they were able to to drive, but for the most part, I thought George threw the ball well tonight.
Yeah, and I think when you talk about this Mariners team on the road, missing some key pieces, now 3-3 on this road trip, there's a lot of positives to take from it. Obviously, that was a tough one right there, but you win today, you win the series, and all is good.
Yeah, Mariners and Orioles wrap up their series tonight before the M's head to D.C. for 3 with the Nationals, and that would wrap up this 10-game road trip.